people start to realize our differences aren't as big as they seem.
I couldn't really understand the magnitude of what was going on.
I know a lot of people were affected.
You know, it's still that divide.
From the All Indiana Podcast Network and Wish TV, this is Our City, Our Voice.
You look a lot different at it.
Everybody was kind of spinning about what it was and what was happening.
Everything's changed.
Everything's changed.
In just 2 months, thousands of high school seniors across Marion County are going to walk across the stage, diploma in hand, dreams in sight. But the question, what looms larger, is what happens next. News 8's Dakari Turner speaks with Wish TV's multicultural contributor, Emil Ekiyor, on the critical crossroads that these young people are facing and what's being done to guide them toward a successful future.
We welcome in, as always, Wish TV contributor Emil Ekiyor. Thank you for being here. Welcome back to you, sir.
It's always great being here. Thank you for having me, Dakari.
Absolutely. We were looking at the class of 2025 in Marion County. So what is the exact situation they're facing?
So as we look at this cohort of 2025, we'll have about 12,000 students walk out the doors in June. They're going to graduate from high school. We know that. Out of that 12,000, historically, we know 48%, give or take, have graduated from high school and then walk immediately into a college campus. So that means about 6,000 students are not going to walk into a college campus. So traditionally, we haven't looked at what's the plan for this 6,000 students. Have we prepared them to compete for opportunities, for good paying jobs, or maybe even opportunities to go start and grow a business? So that is the opportunity we see today. And how do we do that now and begin that as something we normalize going forward?
Yeah, you're always so forward looking. Before we get to the solution, I want to ask you this question. What does this mean for these students and our community and traditional four-year colleges too?
So as we know, right, the data says in Marion County today, only 19% of non-degreed people. So if I don't have a college degree, only 19% of people without a college degree have a good paying job. A good paying job is defined as a job that pays $40,000 with benefits. So only 19% of people without a college degree in Marion County have that. How do we improve those numbers? Right, to do that, we have to prepare students so when they walk out of those doors, right, they understand and they're prepared to get a good paying job.
So those good paying jobs, which sectors are hiring people for those positions?
Great question. So as we look at our city is growing. There are immense opportunities in our city. Healthcare is hiring, right? We look at our hospitals, we look at IU Health and what they're building downtown. They're looking for talent. We look at IT companies. AI is changing things around our country. Here in India, the same things. If you have those skills, you could get a good paying job. You look at education. You don't necessarily have to have a college. You could be a teacher's aide. You could work at a school, get paid about $20 an hour. You could coach a sport, get a stipend doing that. They're looking for people in our schools. So there's an abundance of opportunities around our city. We just got to be able to connect people to opportunity.
You mentioned AI there. In the past, you've spoken about AI literacy. Why is that so important?
It is because that is the future. If you're graduating from high school today, this year, everything you do going forward for the rest of your life is going to entail using AI. When we graduated, I think everything was around the internet, right? We had AOL, Gmail, Yahoo, and we all got used to that when we graduated.
Sure.
Today is different for these young people, and so many of them are walking out of the doors and have never been exposed to this.
If you can put this very shortly, because we just have a few seconds here, is there something that makes you hopeful about the ability to address this specific challenge?
Because we've never had a plan to do this, right? And we've been able to get some things done. Creating a plan and being extremely intentional, creating energy in our communities around us, educating parents and families about the opportunities that exist. If we do that right, we will see immediate wins.
Okay, we'll put a period on the conversation there. That is Wish TV contributor Emil Ekiyor. Thank you for your time today, sir.
Thank you for having me.
Discover more at wishtv.com. And when you follow Wish TV on Facebook, check out more podcasts from the All Indiana Podcast Network now at allindianapodcastnetwork.com.